Why, hello there. It is I. Welcome to the video. Yeah, I didn't say anything about this, but I got child on the current banner. Actually, like a pretty long time ago, actually, at this point. And yeah, I built him, and he kind of good. Yeah, so my child has the highest attack stat out of any of my characters, and he's not even level 90. And the best part is that I haven't even built him as a DPS, but as an on-field Hydra enabler for Zhengling. So he's fun. He's a really nice character to play. Anyway, 81 out of 90. Viridescent Hunt is is easily just one of the best weapons for him, because the passive just really helps with getting all the enemies together so that you can riptide the fuck out of them. The crit rate is just nice to have as well. It's just a bow that really suits Child's kit, with being good against multiple enemies and such. His artifacts, I am rocking 4-piece Heart of Depth, that's really the only set I could recommend, to be honest. You're going for the usual crit rate, crit damage, attack percent's nice too. As you can see here, I got 27% on one of my fucking flowers when I had crit damage, crit rate, and didn't fucking get any rolls into those. But it's fine. I'm fine, totally fine. Anyway, here are all my artifacts. If you want to look at those, they all have crit damage and crit rate on them, but they never rolled into any of them. I'm not salty, I swear. Obviously, I don't have C1. C1 is quite useful though for Child. But honestly, I wouldn't recommend getting Constellations on any 5 stars, really, because it's just too much money. His talents are 787, including the buff. I plan to get it to probably 8, 10, 10. I'll probably double Crown Child when I get around to it. But yeah, that's the actual Child kit and his details. We got 66 crit rate to 143 crit damage, 110% ER, 43% Hydra damage bonus, but that's the Ascension stat, didn't get that from the Gob. Yes, I am running an attack percent Gob because I could not find a good Hydra damage bonus one. Because God is dead and I don't get any good artifacts. Anyway, team comps. This is the only one that I can really recommend. If you have Child, there are 3 ways that you can play Child. You can play... Actually, no, there's 4. There's 4 ways that you could play Child that I'd recommend. The first one is just a straight up DPS. You just use them to have fun, you just do numbers and shit, and you just play Child, you don't have any kind of special comp or anything. That's fine, play who you want, I don't care. But for damage output, there are 3 other ways that you can play him that could be really efficient. The first one, and probably the least efficient one out of the last 3 in my opinion, is just running him as a burst support, using him just to apply Riptide and do a shit ton of damage with his burst, because he has one of the best burst scalings in the game. You really want to invest in that. Talent priority is E, then Q, then normal attack. And then the last 2 comps are the Taser comp and this. Taser comp is Child, Beto, Official, and anyone else, probably Bennett. And this comp is Child, Zhengling, Animo, Viridescent User, and Bennett. And this can be completely free to play. You can just replace Kazuha with fucking Sucrose. And you have 1 5-star, 3 4-stars. Use Zhengling, she's one of the best DPSs in the game. Child acts as the Hydra enabler for her, so she can do even more damage. Yada yada, you get the idea. Let's do a showcase. Now this will be less of a Child showcase and more of a Zhengling showcase, because Zhengling's the DPS on this team. But Child should still be doing some pretty good numbers. So this is my rotation for now. I'm not sure, I'm not that sweaty to the point where I really care about rotations, so you don't ask me about those. Anyway, he's doing like, 4k, look at the health bar, doing some pretty good damage. But he'll really shine once I can do this. Use that to swell the Pyro. Wrong character. Zhengling. Oh shit. Okay. Now look how it's doing 12k. Now, it does 10k. Bruh. You get the idea, though. Child applies Hydra really fast, so Zhangling can vaporize on basically every hit, maximizing her damage output. Hopefully we get another chance to show that at the end here. If Zhangling's burst can recharge. Come on, that's all you need. Alright. Swirl. Pyronado. Hydra enable. Now look at that. Look at that 44k. Thanks to the vaporize and the damage boost you get from knocking the damn thing down. That is some pretty good numbers. Now that's why you usually run Child as an on-field Hydra enabler, because he enables other characters to do a shit ton more damage, but if you run him as a solo DPS, that is fine. I'm just saying what I recommend. Anyway, that is the Child breakdown. Thank you for watching, and I will see you next time.